Okay, today I'm going to try to do something with the paint on the car. Car was built in 65. It is a 66. So this paint is 55 years old. As you can see, there's a whole lot of fingerprints and grease stains all over it. There's rust coming through, well, surface rust. There's primer showing. And there's dirt or grime, whatever that is. The car's it just needs some love. You can see there at the front, that spoiler piece has been repainted. It used to be yellow. That was from a accident the car was in back in the 60s. More about that later. But this is the current state of the car. The paint, my goal now is I'm going to pressure wash the car and scrub it just a little bit and see if I can't lift off that grime and gunk. This side here is not too bad, but if I can lift all that up, then I'm going to see if I can do something with the paint. Worst case, I ruin it, but honestly the paint's already ruined, so therefore worst case I've wasted an hour of my time. So I'm going to do a little cleaning on this and see if I can do something with it. Just make it look a little better maybe, but I'll show you when I'm done. Thanks. Okay, so I have hit the whole car with a Scotch-Brite and got a lot of gunk and grime off of it. You can see even strip some of the paint down there or primer down there. And the trunk and this fender here I've hit with polisher. I'm not sure how well it's coming through in the video, but it actually looks blue. The car is supposed to be Arcadia blue. If I pan up here, you can see right through there, the top there, about there, is about the normal color, and then it's faded to a white. I've also polished the hood, and I got a whole bunch of grime off that hood. You can actually see the reflection of the sun in the paint. It's actually not perfect, but you can tell the car is blue. You can tell the car is coming along. Pretty happy with this. It is a shit ton of work. I am tired. I think you can see in the video back there where I've polished, it's got a blue tint, and as you get right in here where I've not wiped it down, then there where I've not done anything. The car is two different colors. And I tell you, when you run your hand across the paint now, it is smooth. I mean, not like glass, but it is definitely really close. You can see some, like in the trunk here, there's some rust pits here on the surface, but that's not being fixed here. But everything else is really smooth. It's coming along really well. And I'm gonna keep working on it and see if I can't get some more done. I am thinking about at the end putting boiled linseed oil on some of the rust spots just to hold those off. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks. Okay, this is as done as I'm gonna get today. I am beat, but it looks, to me going through it, it looks 100 times better than it did. Not perfect, still got rust, still got dents, still got scratches, but the dirt and the grime is gone. The paint has some shine to it, and I mean, when you look, I mean, well, let's be completely honest, this fender here has got some rust there, that's not a question, but that fender's solid. I mean, there's no rust there. Now, right underneath that molding trim, I got a little bit right there in the door. I can probably grind that out and get rid of that. Right there, got a little bit of rust, and we got a little bit in the back. I was thinking I was gonna have to replace the whole rear quarters, but I don't. I mean, look at these. These are not bad. The paint is 55 years old. She's shot, but she does have some shine. Get over here in the front, and you can see this the reflection of the sun on the paint. It's got some shine. It wants to come. If I were to spend another hour on this, or if I knew what the hell I was doing, that'd probably help too, but I don't. It's the first time I've ever used a dual action or dual whatever that thing is, the polisher. I have no idea how it works. Watched a whole bunch of videos, read some directions, and tried it. Not bad. Driver's side was the worst of all, but you still see it's got some rust. It's got some primer shooting through, but not bad. This fender here is probably going to get replaced just because there's a little bit of a wrinkle down here, and there's some damage down in there. The driver's door may or may not be able to save it. Might have to reskin it. If so, not the end of the world. Rear corner driver's side is pretty good. Not a problem there. I like the passenger. I am very happy with the results. I mean, the car looks blue, a very light blue, but she looks blue, not white or gray like she did. See some of the primer here that I shot on it over the winter. Had some surface rust, sanded it down, and just see what it would look like, and I didn't like it, so I did not finish it. But that's it for the day. I'm gonna clean up my mess, which I've got crap everywhere. So I'm gonna clean all that up. Let the car sit in the sun for a few more hours, so any water on it's gonna dry up. And I'll fire her up and back her back in the garage. Look at the top. I'm just impressed by that. It's got shine to it. It really, that single stage paint from the 60s is good. You have to maintain it, I'll give you that, but it's still good. Man, I'm rambling, I'm tired. So I'm cutting this off. We're gonna go from there. Have not decided if I'm gonna put boiled linseed oil on it or not. I might. Like I said, let it sit in the sun for a few hours, fully dry. In that time, I'm gonna go in, sit down, get a cold drink, and at that point, come back out, look at it. I might put some boiled linseed oil on it. Holy crap. You can probably tell I'm rambling because I am tired. Tired. All right, guys. Thanks. Okay, I know I said I was done in the last part, but I was wrong, and here's why. I was just doing some cleaning and picking up some mess, and I noticed this. Now, I hadn't paid a whole lot of attention to it. This is a repaint. Am I wrong here, guys? Somebody tell me. That looks like factory, and then someone's painted over it. Because it's almost the same color. I mean, like very, very close. But it's repainted. And it's here. Here. And it's also on the hood. If it's coming through, but that's two different. Here is noticeable color change. You have a blue and then a lighter blue. That's two different colors. Got a little more right here. All the way around to this spot over here. I mean, I know that's primer. Sorry. That's primer. That's factory paint. And then that's the paint that's everywhere else. Because look here. The color's just off. My thought is this car's been repainted. I've never heard of this car being repainted. My dad bought the car in '67. To my knowledge, it's never been painted. Now it did. He hit a rock. That got replaced. I think that little piece right there did as well. Fender and driver's side door. Those getting repainted, I understand. But would they have painted the whole car for a door, a fender, and a front nose? Maybe a hood. Would they have painted the whole car for that? Or did they just spot paint it? You know, painted panels. I don't know. Maybe they painted the whole car. If I'm wrong, tell me. But post in the comments. Why do we have two different... I mean, it looks like two different paints. I mean, this was done and then this was done. Is it possible that's the original primer? I don't know what Ford used. Guess I'll be calling my dad and asking, was it ever painted? He's never told me it was painted. And if you look, hang on, let me pop the trunk. I mean, they didn't repaint and change the color of the car. Because, you know, other than rust and dirt, that's all the same color. Over here, same way. Now, the gas tank is black because I painted that when I replaced it. I wanted to seal it. So the original color of the car is blue. I mean, look at the trunk. It's dirty. It's grimy. But that's the original trunk. I mean, nobody repainted, you know, popped the trunk and repainted everything inside and out. It's just, that's a crap ton of work for a little bit of a fender bender. Wow. Let me know. I have no idea what that is. So, but I'm sure one of you guys do. Thanks.